Hi guys, so I just wanted to have a quick chat today about universities and the pros and cons of getting into university.
Pros and cons of getting into university.
So right off the bat, one of the major advantages, or the pros, of going to a university is of course obtaining an education. In today's industry, and as quickly as it's growing and changing all the time, an education is becoming more and more important. That one little piece of paper that says, yes, I can do this, is very important these days. It's amazing how that one little piece of paper can make a huge difference. It's, for a lot of employers, it gives them the peace of mind to say, yes, you know those skills, or you've spent 3 years professionally honing your skills. One of the cons of going to university is, of course, your debt. You always hear stories about students who have this huge big student debt when they finish university. I'm not quite sure how it is in America or Asia, Europe, the UK, but here in Australia we have a government scheme called HECS, which helps students out. Now the HECS scheme allows students to pay their tuition for their classes and everything later on in life. The way that the HECS system works is, as a student, you don't have to pay for any of your classes or tuition up front if you don't want to. How this works is the government pays it for you, and then you don't have to pay a cent back until you are earning over a certain amount. So once you finish your degree and you get your career, it automatically comes out of your wages as a certain percentage until all your HECS debt is paid off. Another major pro to going to university is the friends and experiences you'll have along the way, especially if you're living on college. Now, I just finished a Bachelor in Theatre, which is a 3-year program here in Australia, and I lived on college for all 3 years of my degree, and I have met some of the most amazingly talented and gifted friends I will ever make. Of course, you can opt to not live on college and live away from the university, which has its pros and cons, but that's a video all in itself. The whole reasoning behind this video is I want to become a secondary education teacher, which is really just a glorified name for a high school teacher. But to do that in Australia you need 2 disciplines. My first discipline is my Bachelor of Theatre, which I completed last year, and my second discipline will be history. To do history, I've applied in 2013, this year, to do a Diploma of Arts at CQ University. But the whole reason I'm making this video is because I got my offer this morning. This lovely piece of paper says that I have been offered a place to study a Diploma of Arts at CQ University in Mackay. So I will be heading back up to Mackay this year and doing full-time study to do a Diploma in Art, majoring in history. That will give me my second discipline. That means in 2014 I will be eligible to apply for a postgraduate diploma of education, which will gain me entry into high schools to teach. So you can imagine how much of a weight this is off my shoulder. I've been waiting for over a month now to see if I actually got into this. If I didn't get into this course, I was thinking of maybe going travelling again for a year, or just bludging for a year. There were so many different options that I had, but now that I have something to aim for, something to work towards, I'm happy I'm set. Please leave a comment in the crutch bar down below. If you're watching this on Facebook, just leave a comment directly below. I'd like to know how the schooling system, or the education system mainly for university students, works wherever you're watching this, whether it's the UK, Europe, Asia, America. I want to know how it varies to Australia, because here, as I mentioned before, we have the HECS program, and the HECS program I think is brilliant. But I've heard America, the UK, Europe, Asia, you guys don't have that HECS program to help students out to pay for your education. So does the government help you in some way? How do you pay for your education? So I'd love to hear your stories. Either make a video response or, yeah, crutch bar down below. Okay, I suppose I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. I'm trying to film. Look, do you want to say hi? Look, say hi. Hello. Hello. Whoa, whoa. I'll play a few after this. Now I'm covered in dog hair.